Hi guys, today we had a wonderful day. Our daughter had birthday and today she got 6. The day is almost over. We are terribly tired because we didn't sleep half a night. With my husband actually went to bed at 4 a.m. because we were decorating the roof for our birthday party. Well, I call it party. Of course, we didn't have any guests because it's a coronavirus situation like everywhere. So I think in the first time when we celebrated just within our family without any friends of our daughter. But anyway, we did our best. I think we tried a lot to make it beautiful, to have fun, and to create this birthday mood, and so on, so on. It's very difficult to sometimes to have how to say to organize something in such hard times because we can't go to the cafe, we can't go to the playground or to the playing center where our daughter used to like jumping on the trampoline. We can't do all this, but we had to do something um, to make it no worse, let's say so. And I didn't know how we did it. Our daughter is happy and we are happy too. Um, you know, even yesterday evening, I was already in some romantic mood with some reminiscence about my past when I had a baby, how I went to hospital, how I felt before my operation, what I felt during my operation, how I felt after the operation, and so on and so on. And I must say that I love this. I mean, I love to think about it and to remember about it because I think it's the most wonderful time I've ever had in my life when I was expecting my baby. When it was, on the one hand, I was very happy and I was very excited, but on the other hand, I was a little bit nervous, and because because I'm ill, and when everybody around you tells you different things like, oh, you're crazy that you've decided to have a baby, you're gonna have a sick baby too, and so on and so on. Of course, it made me feel nervous, but I was struggling with it, and I told myself that even if I had a sick baby like me, so what? I will I will keep it, of course. I will live with her or him, and so on, so on. And I didn't doubt about that. But of course, I prayed to God because I wanted her to be healthy because it's very, very difficult to live on the wheelchair all your life. And yesterday I felt like crying when thinking about it because I remember, it was very difficult for me during my last month when I was pregnant because, I have strong scoliosis. I have problems with my back spine, and of course, it has affected my pregnancy. In what way? Well, it was just very difficult for me, for example, to lie. Well, I could see it, I could see it, but I had strong pain in my back spine. Not always, but a lot. It was difficult for me to eat and drink at the end of my pregnancy because, I'm quite little, and of course, my belly was growing and there was a baby inside. I was really hungry, but it was very difficult for me to eat. But I so wanted to have a baby, and well, at the end, it was already so difficult that I was I was looking forward to it when I have her. I was looking forward to the operation already because I wanted it so much already. And I was having baby when my pregnancy was just 34 weeks and 3 days. Yeah, it's early, but the doctors made such a decision. I think they were right. They didn't want to risk. It was one reason. The other reason I think was they didn't tell me then, but I think My daughter was born in the year when the war started uh, between Russia and Ukraine, or how to say. Well, actually, I was living in the Ukraine, and we had that war. It started exactly in May when my daughter was born, and I think that the doctors hurried the events a little bit because, well, they were just afraid that it would be very difficult, because of all this bombing and so on and so on. Well, so my daughter was born on the 20th of May 2014 and 10:30. And the first bombing, for example, was 6 days later. I was still in hospital. And it was terribly scary, I'm saying. And, you know, my operation started at 10. I came to the operation room very happy. I was singing when I was put on the operation table. I was singing. I remember that song was Everybody Loves Somebody, because I don't know, I was so happy that I was going to have her. And they didn't scare her at all. Though I knew that, for example, I was going to have a little bit unusual anesthesia. It was just local anesthesia because the doctors were afraid to give me general anesthesia, and they couldn't give it to me to my back spine because of my scoliosis too. So it was just a local one. When you have your tooth extracted or taken out, the doctor gives you a shot to your gum. That's what I had, only to my stomach. It looks like, they cut you once, then they give you a row of injection, then they cut your muscles, then they give you again a row of injection, and then they cut your uterus, and then they extract the baby. But, well, I was singing until oops, and I felt like they were cutting me, and I felt some pain. And then, yeah, yeah, it turned out that I don't know why. They promised me that I wouldn't feel anything. I mean, no pain at all, but I felt it. I felt it, and well, yeah, but I wanted to start it. I didn't want to sleep because I was waiting for her cry. I was a little bit nervous because I knew that she was going to be born on the 34th week. It's a bit early, and I was afraid how it would go with her lungs and so on and so on. There were around 50 people on operation, and my husband was with me too. And I remember that after half an hour, I felt so bad already. They already started to close my eyes just because of this pain, this terrible splitting pain. And then, the doctor asked me if I know the prayer, and well, and then can you imagine that moment? All people in my operation room, yeah, they they started to pray all together, and me too. And we were praying and praying and praying, and then suddenly I heard my baby cry. It was the happiest moment. I knew, well, thanks God, she can cry. She's alive. Well, of course I had to pray to God again because, well, of course she was in a risk because, yeah, she was in some emergency room for several days under oxygen and so on and so on. So she was born on the 1 kilo and 600 grams, 44 centimeters. And I remember her doctors brought her to me. She was crying like wee wee wee. She was a little bit red and blue. I don't know why, but well, she seemed so. And I remember how I kissed her to the eye, and then she kept silent for a while. You know, it was the happiest moment in my life. So all these reminiscences, they made me feel so romantic, and well, I can't tell really. And yeah, I'm happy to be mom, and I thank God every day. I thank God, I thank my husband, I thank the doctor for this beautiful gift that I became a mom, and that I have a baby. Now only pray to God that I want to grow up until she's, I don't know, at least 18, you know. So we had a beautiful day, and now we just had a piece of cake. I'm still eating. And after that, we'll go to bed because we're all sleepy. So that's how it goes. Yeah. Bye bye.